So, how do I prove to you all that I am human? I'll tell you right now, easily. The first thing that came to mind when I was thinking, how do I show people that I am who I am, is the first test to know somebody is an actual person and not a fake person is to do CAPTCHAs. Because CAPTCHAs are very elaborately programmed so that computers, artificial intelligence rather, aren't able to figure out how they function, and then they get kicked out because they're not smart enough to solve human problems. But we can solve human problems, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with the text one. The text one should be pretty simple. All we got to do is get the words that they tell us to say. These are actually pretty hard, generally speaking, because sometimes they put like all sorts of crazy fonts on them, and those crazy fonts are a little tricky to deal with, a little complicated. But sometimes I can't always read them, but that's only human to have some issues reading the things that are designed to prove you're human, because the humans who designed them are also not perfect, so sometimes it's hard to understand what you're looking at. So let's play this thing. Play it and play it good. Okay, so it looks like we're on a timer. We are on a timer. The timer is counting down from 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes to complete all of these. And there seem to be 30 different questions we're going to have to go through. So we're going to have to enter the following, and the following is snowflakes. So as you can see, I entered snowflakes, and that proves that I am very much a human. So now you know. And now I need to go to this screen, and I need to enter the 3SDM, which proves that I'm 2 times the human. 2 out of 30 is already a pretty good number. That's like 1 out of 15. And that's like what, 8, 7, 7, 8, 8, 7, 7, 8, or something percent. See, I can't even do math. Computers know how to do math. I don't know how to do math. 7 plus 2. So we enter 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2. 7 plus, all right, well, the question changed on us again, so I don't know what happened, but that's fine. So now we go with, what does a great white shark eat? It's not, oh, question mark, we need the question mark. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, this is not working properly, so, try it. Let's cut that and paste that back in there again. All right. Please pick, what does a great white shark eat? Okay, see, the problem with this one's actually them playing mind games with us. The problem here is that they want to trick me. And the reason they want to trick me is because they used a special font to type, what does a great white shark eat? And I am not using that font because that's not what's available in the solution box. The font there is like a Tacoma or Arial or something, one of those like really basic fonts. And the what does a great white shark eat is like a fancy font. So what we need to do to beat this is we need to, we're going to open up a new text thing on the stream, and we're going to figure out what does a great white shark eat? Question mark. Currently it's in white, so you can't see it. I'm going to fix that really quick, though. Don't you worry about that one. Get it down to a smaller scale. Okay. That's a really small scale. That's way too small for anyone to see. So let me just adjust that, make it a bigger font size. We're going to change the color on it as well. Color correction. The color is going to be red. Kind of get, similar color to what they're using. Then we need to go to properties. We have to select the font size. I chose 12, which is clearly too small for you to see on stream. we're going to try like, I don't actually know how big that looks because it's all covered up on my screen. We're going to try that. See how that looks? See, that's legible. That is legible. So what we want to do is we want to make this look like what this font here says. So we're going to go down the list of font options and find whatever matches theirs. And then we're going to copy and paste the new answer with the correct fonts into the blank. And that's how we're going to be able to clear this part of the question. So let's see. So I'm going, so you don't actually see all of the updates to the text until I confirm, but I do have a sample window on my screen. So I'm gonna stop on things that look like they might be the same font. And then you guys can help me. I mean, you don't need to help me because this is proving that I'm human. I don't need the help. But we're just gonna kind of, check the fonts, see, that's similar. That's pretty similar, but theirs has more of a cursive flair to it. So we need to find something that's actually gonna make the text cursive. I don't know any fonts off of the top of my head that actually use cursive. So I'm gonna see what's available. We might just be at a limitation of OBS not having cursive font options. But we're going to quickly skim through so we can find the solution to this problem. We've got some swirly fonts. Nothing cursive has shown up so far, though. There are no cursive fonts in here. This is kind of similar. That might actually do it. OBS is sabotaging me, but that's fine. This is pretty close, so they might accept it. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the text from here. I'm going to copy it, and then we're going to paste it. And yeah, so this is actually just OBS's fault. I did paste over what was there with the new one, but as you can see, it actually just put the same font in again. So rather than waste any more time on the clock, we're going to skip this one because this is clearly a rigged question. We're going to move on to the next one, and we're going to all right. Okay, I skip question. Oh, okay. Okay, apparently skip question works, so that's good. All right. So we have Windows, Internet, Explorer, 8, Browser Safer. You gotta make sure to put the quotes around the Browser Safer. Please enter the quoted text. Okay, so we want to just enter quote Browser Safer quotes, which is what we've done here. Let's try it again. Okay. 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 The enter key is not seeming to work, so this is again, I believe, computer error. That's fine. You know what? We're going to remove the quotes. They said quoted, so maybe the quotes are implied. No, wait a second. See, they tried to trick me with that R in the middle that's not actually there. So it's Browse Safer. Okay, let me remove the quotes. It's Browse Safer. See? I'm nailing it at this. I am very good. God damn it. God damn it. They're doing the font again. They're doing the font again. We can't do this. This font doesn't work. Okay, we're going to skip that one. That's fine. What? What do you mean it's carrots? That's not what it said on the screen. What's going on? Okay. Enter the following. So enter the following. Mumbo jumbo. Click here to take survey. There isn't really a way to do line breaks in here, so I'm kind of just writing all of them. So as I see them in a line, I just can't separate them onto different lines, so you have to deal with what it is. So that should be good. Solve should be all caps. Solve is in all caps here. Okay. What did I get the capitalization wrong? Click. Okay, so enter the following. Oh, you're not supposed to enter the following part. You're supposed to enter what follows after it. So you would just enter mumbo jumbo. Click here to take survey. Your answer, solve media. But you know, if they want you to go left to right, they might want you to put your answer before the click here to take survey. Now, click here to take survey is further up on the page, but it's not further up by a lot. So if we put it on the left side of the screen, all right, you know, it's not accepting this, so we're just going to skip this for now. That's fine. Box is to boxes as, don't want to forget the comma, as fox is to foxes. It's kind of like a Dr. Seuss. Boxes to boxes as foxes to foxes. I guess it's Fox and Socks is the Dr. Seuss. They say enter the following, you just have to enter the shit, you're right. Oh my god, Dia, you're right. I don't know how I got that wrong. Thank you for pointing that out to me. So, okay, here's the thing, though. The important detail that we need to remember in this situation is that this is not actual CAPTCHAs on a website to prevent you from getting in if you're like a computer or something. This is a CAPTCHA game. So this person took creative liberties, and those creative liberties are to make it actually impossible for someone to complete. So this is not very representative, and I think the person who made this quiz did a very bad job. And it just is what it is. They just didn't do a very good job. So we're going to move on from that and find a better one that's going to work a little bit better for us, because not all quizzes are created equal. But I'm sorry the first example wasn't a great one, but I've got plenty more on the table here, and we're going to have a very clear, easy explanation as to just how normal I am. Probably some art installation like, wow, you can't solve these impossible CAPTCHAs. Are you even human? Wow. So exactly, Dia, you got it. That's exactly what the thought process going on here is. And frankly, it's very creative, and it does have its artistic value, but that's not what I was looking for this stream. If this was an art stream, you know, maybe we'll revisit this for an art stream where we're just looking at internet arts. That might be a good experience. And I say this as someone who appreciates art. You know who appreciates art? People, because we have emotions and brains that like to create. And that's a very human feeling to have. So, moving on to the next page. Also, we're going to get rid of this little text bubble. What does a great white shark eat? You know what? We can keep that. That's fine. Just something to think about. Just a little something to think about. What does a great white shark eat? A great white shark eats my most recent follower, Rick Air. If someone else follows, a great white shark might eat them instead. You never know. Moving on. Okay, so now we're going to do another CAPTCHA. This one's very important because this is the one that's taken over. Yeah, so sorry, Rick Air. I appreciate the follow. Thank you for the follow. But apparently a great white shark is going to eat you. It's, you know, I wouldn't have done it personally. I'm not a great white shark. I'm a person. I'm not into the whole eating people thing. That's pretty messed up. Don't eat people. If you're a shark, though, I kind of get it. But also, that's not really your natural prey. So this just seems kind of like a freak accident, and there's not much you can do about it. The text-based CAPTCHAs like that have more or less been replaced on the internet because of their fragile grasp on what it is to human. they're not a great tool. They're not a great way to decide these things for people. So nowadays, uh, generally speaking, people rely on pictures because pictures, most people, not all people, but most people think with pictures in their head. Some people don't. There's a name for that, and I'm spacing on the name right now. Um, in fact, I know a lot of artists who can't even envision images in their head. So that's not even a bad thing if you can't. Plenty of people may do with it, but apparently, just different people have different ways of thinking, and some people don't visualize in their head the same. Um, that being said, provided you have sights, provided you're capable of sights, you are able to see things and process with your brain. A lot of people are do. That's a pretty common thing. There's some people who just are completely incapable of doing it. There is a medical term for it. It's not nearly as uncommon as some people once thought it was, because I've been seeing it around a lot more recently, and it's just the thing with like psychology and understanding of people is there's lots of stuff that like we're still learning about how people work every day. There's so many things that have been discovered in like the last 100 years, so many things that have been discovered in the last decade. And every year we're probably discovering all sorts of new things we didn't know about ourselves. Because life as we know it is infinitely complex. There's so much to it. So it's completely reasonable. And there are many ways. But this is a brain-eye connection thought process to show that you have the human capability of understanding the pictures in front of you, and from what you see, determining what those objects are. And that's what we're going to do. So let's get into that. And I don't know if I should make this full window or not. Probably not. We'll just actually stretch out the source here instead. That's the wrong thing. Something just got stretched, and that was not the proper window. So let's find window capture 4. I should probably not have as many window captures as I have, but that's fine. We make do. Just do this real quick. Boo. All right, anyway, let's get into it. You've all seen these before. We're going to do a whole bunch of them now. I don't know what the screen is. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have resized that. Let me fix that again. All right, that was a mistake. Perfect. All right, what the hell are we looking at here? Is this even... I don't want to know what that is. This was supposed to be a captcha thing, and okay, here we go. Captchas, fantastic. Select all dogs. All right, so they're starting this out really simple for us. We got dogs, and you can tell they're dogs because they've got the eyes, they got the cute little ears, they got the noses you can boop, they got tongues. Here you got another dog. It's got eyes, cute little nose you can boop. It's got the ears, it's got the tongue. Here it's a little trickier, but it's still a dog. They just have the tongue is hidden. Yeah. See, I don't know what this website is, but as soon as I see a mom don't open this folder, I'm immediately panicking about my stream. So hopefully this part doesn't destroy me. That's fine. I'm probably going to delete this stream later anyway, but I'd rather not have my channel deleted in the process, so we'll just see how this goes. See, this is trickier because you don't see the tongue, but it's still a dog. So dog. These have noses, but they're not noses. They're actually chocolate chip muffins. Chocolate chip muffins are very delicious. I would definitely eat chocolate chip muffins if I had them right now. They all look pretty good. I think my favorite of the chocolate chip muffins would probably be... I don't know. I mean, they're all very similar. You get a nice side view on that one. I want the basket. Just eat a whole bunch of muffins. Muffins are good. Wait, hold up. Don't want to accidentally click on the muffins. The muffins aren't dogs. That'd be bad and ruin the point of this whole thing. Next. Wait, is that good? Did we do the wrong thing? It just made a bad sound at me and I don't know what that was. Select all violins. Okay, so this is a violin because it's got the strings. This is a piano because it's got not the strings, except the strings are on the inside. So technically this would also be a stringed instrument. This is also, this might be a violin, but this might be a cello. It could be a cello. This looks like a violin. This looks like a guitar. This looks like a guitar. These are guitars. Again, pianos have the strings on the insides. Oh, we're going for violins. We're going for violins. We're going for violins, and the violins. I think that one in the middle might be a cello. No, it's a violin. Okay, select all the sharks. Okay, so we got that's a jellyfish. We got a shark. Could be a fish. Could be a shark. Could be a dolphin. I think that might be a dolphin. It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of pixely. I'm gonna go with that though. This is a shark. This is definitely a shark. This is a shark. You see the mouth on the bottom? That's a dolphin. That's a dolphin. No, that's a shark. This is okay. All air balloons. Well, this one's a trick question because an air balloon is not a real thing. Why do so many captchas come back to sharks? I don't know. Because they ate Rick Air, and now that they've eaten Rick Air, they're out for more blood, so they're just following us throughout the stream. So, be careful. Be careful out there. There's sharks in this stream. They're hungry. Air balloons are not a real thing. Air balloons are not a real thing. The thing that they meant to say was air balloons with 2 O's, and this has 1 O. And I don't believe an air balloon is a thing. Actually, I'm gonna air balloon. Yeah, see, they just change it to air balloon. So I'm pretty sure an air balloon is not actually a thing. We're going to select nothing because none of those are balloons. Okay. I'm not gonna get this wrong. It says air balloon, it doesn't say balloon. It doesn't say balloon. If it said balloon, I would choose the balloons. But because it says balloons are not balloons. Balloons are not a real thing. But since balloons are not balloons, I think the implication, why is there a 3 up here? What's the 3? I don't know what the 3 is for. Okay, so since these are balloons and not balloons, I'm going to select everything that's not a balloon, because those are not balloons, those are balloons. So we're going to select the planes and the helicopters. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll select the balloons as well. Okay. Okay, I think they wanted the balloons after all. They actually wanted balloons. It was just the spelling, yeah. Select trees. We're going to make this interactive. This is interactive time. This is audience engagement hour. Audience engagement hour. Yay! We all get to play together. Yay! Hooray! I want to make sure you guys know you're human too. So if you know which things are trees, say so in the chat, and then I will confirm that you are right, and then we can all know that we're human together, and we'll all grow and learn from the stream, and that'll be kind of an ideal situation. Bottom left is definitely not a tree, that's rose. You would know that. You would know that. Good work. Yeah, so we're not going to select the rose. We're not going to select the rose. So we have a few others to choose from. I think the middle one, I'm going to go out on and say the middle one is also not a tree. Which leaves the rest of them. Okay. Well, all right. Middle's multiple rises, so yeah, see, there you go. Easy. Top right, middle right, and bottom middle are cacti, I think. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I just now saw your comment, but yes. Those are cacti, which are not trees. We got it first try though. Again, these things are pretty easy. Now we gotta get the lions. Lions are like cats, but they're bigger. That's why, it's like a normal cat is smaller. This is bigger. Clearly, you can tell that it has a very large head. Look at its neck. You can see by the size of the neck that it's a very large cat. This is also a very large cat, large cat, large cat, large cat, large cat. All right, you know what? We're going to come back to this one later. I think that's enough of this. This is not going places. What does Merriam-Webster defines the essential meaning of human as of relating to or affecting people, the human body, the human brain. What does that tell us? That tells us that things that are human relate to being human, and I relate to being human, and therefore I am human. Of the human body, I have a human body, clearly. It's a weird human body. It's got some metal bits. That's okay. Everyone's got some metal in them. Blood is actually full of iron. Iron is metal. Normal. Human brain. I think, therefore I have a brain. That's as simple as that goes. Things that don't have brains don't think. Does a sponge think? I don't know if a sponge has a brain. If a sponge has a brain, please let you know. My databases don't have information on that, but I'm assuming they don't have brains. So if we keep going, though, the full definition of human in tree 1 of 2 is the same thing. Here we go. Human noun is what we're looking for, though. This is a bipedal primate mammal, Homo sapiens, which is a person, man, sense, 1C. I don't know what that means. Usually plural. And a disease that affects both humans and animals. That statement is a little weird because humans are animals. If it affects humans and animals, it's really just affecting animals, including humans, because humans are a kind of animal. We're all made of organic matter. Some of us are a little less organic than others, but we're all organic. And that makes us all humans, except we're not all humans because I don't think lions are humans. I think lions are cats. Trees are also not humans. Trees are, in fact, trees, which are a kind of plant, similar to the cactus and the rose. William James is quoted here. I don't know who that is. We can look it up real quick. William James is this guy over here. That guy's William James. So now you know. Back to the learning. The least developed of all ancestral humans would be A.L. Kroeber. A.L. Kroeber is actually the least developed human. So for an idea of who A.L. Kroeber is, I would say they look pretty well developed as a human to me. They're even like dressed as a human, doing human stuff. Clearly a human. Now, the human form is something that came up in this definition, and I provided some images. And we can work with those images to kind of, break down the things that really matter in defining what is or isn't human. Okay? So I'm going to stand up for you real quick. Let me just stand up real quick. Stand up real quick. I am going to be standing on the stream. Hello, it's me. It's me. I'm standing here. Okay. Can you see me? Can y'all see me? Do I look okay? Am I on the stream? Do I look good? Do I look human? I should, because I am. Let's get some pictures up here. We're gonna do a, let's see, image source. You see me. Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you. All right. So I need to add an image source. Browser. Okay. So I've got some examples. 2 arms, 2 legs. Yeah, that's human. Exactly. You're getting right into the points we're about to talk about. Perfect. Thank you very much, Dia, for setting an example for the class here. Let's see. So I just saved some things. Okay. So here are some examples. All right. So human. Okay. So we got one. Actually, this is a double picture. This has a male and female human model. As you can see, as a comparison, so we have a head. We have a head on a neck. We've got torso, arms, legs, 2 arms, 2 legs, head. Skin. Skin is a common theme between all of us. So that's a good example of a human. And clearly I still fit the mold perfectly fine here. These are actually the people from Nier Automata. It's a game about the humans fighting against the robots. The robots look very different. The robots are they got little ball heads and stuff, but the humans look like this. So that is one example for the class. Let's pull up another one here. Oh yeah, this was okay. Here's another human. Oh, this one's animated. Okay, so here, this is another human. This human is interesting to note because they actually have similar birthmarks to me. You'll notice the line on the eye. That's actually just a genetic thing. I'm not sure what causes it, but that is a common human element to have is birthmarks. And sometimes birthmarks are a speckle or an extra freckly area or some sort of weird marking or discoloration in the skin. And sometimes they can take the form of lines. Sometimes you can have them all over your body. They might look like ball joints on a doll or something. They might look like paneling. Birthmarks come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and there are some similar instances of what you might see on a human as just distinguishing characteristics of that individual human. So there you go. There's that. Thank you for your help. Human number 2. I guess human number 3 technically, because we got 3 of them over here. Hello, Gates. Hello, welcome. You're at work right now, so limited replying, but you're ready to see your human passing grade. I think so far we've been doing pretty good. We did a let me get my VTube studio in the front. We did a couple captcha tests. The first one was clearly a troll. I was messing with the player thing. We did get a 2 out of 10 on that, but that's fine because it was clearly just supposed to be kind of an internet game rather than an accurate test of skill at intelligence. And we've been working on this one with pictures, but I decided we needed to take a break from it because it was a little taxing, but that's fine. Humans get tired sometimes. But welcome to the chat. Enjoy your limited access to the stream. Girls out here proving how much more human she is, and whoever made those awful captures. Exactly. Thank you very much. I'm just showcasing some examples of other humans. Right now, we're kind of going through biological, the form, the human form. What makes people look like people? What makes people look like not people? Nothing makes people look like not people because people are inherently people. That is, to human is to be inherently people. So now moving on to our next example. We have image sources, image 4. Wow, I got too many image sources. This is going to be a lot to clean up later. This is a particular favorite of mine. I love this one. This is another example of what a human looks like. This is Gumi. This is Gumi. Gumi's pretty cool. She is a singer and a human. And I like this example because her hair is the same color as mine. See, green is not a super common color among people, but sometimes it does occur naturally in nature, such as with me and with Gumi here. So I thought it was a pretty good idea to include her as well. That's Sissy. That's not. I needed to take a break. There's nothing wrong with that. Breaks are fine. The test was hard. Okay. So there you go. So there are 4 examples of humans, and you can see all of the common themes connecting all of these humans together. Let me see what else we have here. Once again, thank you all for coming out to my TED Talk today. Sometimes I get comments, right? Sometimes I get comments on stream. People will pass through who aren't familiar with me or my channel, and occasionally I get things like, wait, are you like some sort of robot? And I don't get where they're coming from with that shit. Do I look like a robot? No, I look like a human. Look at these things. Look at these things. You know what these things are? They're people. They're people. They're not things. They're people. Just like me, just like you, just like everyone here. Well, Gate Snipe is not people. Gate Snipe is I'm spacing on the name of the animal because it's not an animal I was familiar with before I looked it up. But you're one of those. It was a cute animal, though. Point being, do I look like a robot to you? No, I didn't think so. Moving on. To all of you robot folks out there, this is a picture of a computer. Robots are inherently computers. Robots have screens, like computers. They're one of those. That doesn't tell me the name of the animal, though. I can't remember the full name. I even looked it up because I was trying to remember, but I forgot. Wait, look, computer, right? It's got a keyboard. Look, I have a keyboard. Shouldn't mash keys while I'm in OBS because fucked up shit will happen, but that's okay. I have a keyboard, but it's not me. The keyboard is not part of me. The keyboard is part of my computer, which is what I use to communicate with you guys from home, where I am living in my fleshy, human, slightly metallic at times body. Bent to wrong, that's what it is. Thank you. Bearcat is easy to remember, though. Bearcat is a lot easier to remember. But computer, human. Computer, human. You see the differences, right? You see that we're clearly different. Do I look like I have screens? No, I don't have screens. I do not have screens. I'm a person. I do people things because I'm human. That's all there is to it. So quit asking if I'm a computer. Quit asking if I'm a robot. I'm not. I'm a human. I think that gets that point across. Do we have any other humans to showcase in here? Let me see here. It's got to be 1 or 2 more. Hold on. Let me see here. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? I have an eye condition. Okay, it's not. It just. All right. Well, that's a Frankenstein. That's not a human. I don't think that's a human. I think that's just made of people. This is like a fleshy fake person. This is like science went too far, and they like tried to make their own people, and that's not okay. Anyway, we got 4 good humans here. These are all humans. Now you know. Knowledge is power. I hope you all learned a lot from that. Wait, Frankensteins have 2 arms and 2 legs. No, I'm not. No. No, that makes just as little sense as computer. Yeah. Does being made of human make you no? I'm going to get back to you with an answer for that question because I don't entirely know. Anyway, that's enough show and tell. We're going to move on to our next segment. Let me just clear off the screen a little bit here. Let me just clear this stuff out of here. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of that. Um, I'm not a Frankenstein though. I'm not Frankenstein. I'm not a robot. I'm a human, guys. I'm a human, just like you, or just like Dia. Anyway, let's resize stuff. Let's get shrunk down a little bit so I'm not blocking the entire screen. I did not. Vera.exe is not a program, Gabe. I can't break. I can't break because I'm not a program. I'm not a program, Gabe. I'm a human. People don't break. Humans don't break. Humans thrive. And you know what a great way to thrive is? By moving on to our next segment and not thinking about this chat too much longer. Here we go. Seven differences between artificial intelligence and human intelligence. Why would someone name their programs after themselves? Exactly. That's ridiculous. I mean, sometimes I do because then I remember they're mine and not somebody else's. But I wouldn't name myself after myself because I can't name my own self. I mean, technically, Vera's a nickname because my parents named me version A30-4096, which is kind of a weird name, but listen, I don't know my parents. I think they're probably foreign. Vera is kind of a nickname for me, and it flows a lot better. Then you end up with Vera, EXE, Vera 1, EXE, Vera 2. A note to self, I'm not sharing my art folders with anyone here because they kind of look like that kind of nightmare. 7 differences between artificial intelligence and human intelligence. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to take a drink of my coffee because I haven't been drinking it and I have a whole big coffee. Yum coffee. So good. Okay. We're going to go over here. What is so if you look at this diagram in the picture, right? Can you identify the person from the robot? The robot being the one with the artificial intelligence? I'll give you a hint. Neither of them are people because this is actually a diagram on a website. Now you know. All right. Listen, this is a lot of reading. This is a lot of text for stream, so we're just going to skim for the important details and work from that. Definition of artificial intelligence and human intelligence. Artificial intelligence means technology that can make machines think like human beings and they can work the way we humans do. It assists robots to copy the activities of humans based on their behavior and is used in almost every area. AI is rising very quickly and it's encouraging humans to become more productive and live a reasonable life. That's good. Reasonable life is good. I don't think we need AIs to live a reasonable life. I think the AIs will make it complicated, personally, because a fake artificial brain is not real. What is the role of artificial intelligence? This is a lot. Okay, look, these are in blue boxes, so this is probably pretty important. AI machines depend on the data given to them. So if I was to say 2 equals 2 equals 2. 2 equals 2. I would have typed that wrong because I said 2 plus equals 2. So then the machine, the artificial intelligence is going to be like, okay, so 2 is the same as 2 with the plus sign after it. But that's not true. That's them receiving information and interpreting it exactly as they see it because they are an artificial intelligence. Now, if a person saw that 2 plus equals 2, they could probably, put their brain in and be like, oh, well, you mean 2 equals 2. And the plus is not actually supposed to be there. But the computer is given the information, and they just have to go with the information they're given because they don't have the capability to learn how to learn. They don't know how to learn, so 2 plus equals 2 to them means 2 plus equals 2. And it doesn't mean 2 equals 2. The sentence is a lie. This, hello, Rocket. Welcome to the stream. The sentence you just stated is true in that it's wrong, but it's a lie. And because it's a lie, we're speaking the truth about the sentence, but the contents of the sentence themselves are a lie. But if you are talking about the concept behind the sentence, then that is also a lie. But because the sentence is saying it's a lie, it's telling the truth. But lies can tell the truth if the truth is also we were dealing with what was in these blue boxes. I appreciate the comment section for what it is. Thank you for being here. We're reading what's on this website right now. I will take questions in a moment, but I do appreciate the feedback, even if it is nightmare fuel. AI machines depend on the data given to them. That's what we just discussed, as opposed to human beings use brain power. So a human sees the 2 plus equals 2, and they think to themselves, 2 plus what? And someone needs to tell them what the plus is. But since this 2 plus equals 2, you can imply that the thing you're adding to the 2 might be a 0, but there's no 0 in the sentence I just wrote. So a 2 with a plus after it could equal a 2 without a plus after it, because if you think about it, a plus is kind of like a positive. So 2 plus could be like a positive 2. And so 2 positive 2 equals 2. AI takes more time to adjust to unused changes. I don't know what that means. Human beings can adapt to change easily. I can adapt to change easily. Look, we're on my schedule stream right now. See this? This is my schedule. I changed to it, and I am adjusting accordingly. I am now talking to you about the schedule. And now I'm talking to you about the gameplay screen. Oh god, this isn't a gameplay screen that just says gameplay, but this is a website, so this isn't really a gameplay screen, so I probably need to rename it, and I can't really call it a gameplay screen, because if I call it a gameplay screen, it should be gameplay, but this isn't gameplay, so I don't really know how to handle this situation. That's okay, we're moving on to point 3. Point 3, modern computers normally use 2 watts of energy. Human beings use about 25 watts of energy. I did not know humans use energy. What is 25 watts of human? How much electrical power in watts can the human body withstand? Watts is a measure of energy consumed, not sure that it's good way to measure how a human body can withstand 0 downvote. So there you have it. Yeah, I am human. I don't know why it says humans use watts. I've never seen that before in my life. I mean, you could use watts. I don't think it would hurt you, I guess. But, I've never heard that before. So that's kind of different. This webpage sucks. I hate this website. Okay, so, in the movie Blade Runner that came out in 1980, whatever year Blade Runner came out in, Harrison Ford was a person who went after replicants. Replicants are, in the context of Blade Runner, robot people. Time says, but a deep learning program can change to fit a new situation. There's nothing deep about this. This is just basic humanology 101. I don't know anything about programs. Yes, but not quickly look up and to the left or your left or my left? I guess my left would be your left too because of the way the camera works. Is this what you want me to do? I don't I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Uh, uh, this is my left, but it's also your left. No, wait, it's not your left. This is my left. My left is right on the screen because of the way the screen works. But I am looking to my left, and now I'm back. I'm back. Was Blade Runner the original movie before you were modeled? I when before I was modeled. All right. So once upon a time, there was a scientist man and a scientist woman, and they loved each other very much. And they moved to an underground lab, 500 meters underground, and in that underground lab, they did stuff together, and then a baby was born, and um, I never met them, but this is my understanding based off of reading the internet since I was a small child. But I grew up underground after they did their thing, and then they were gone. And I assumed they had to go somewhere, and that's why they weren't around my entire childhood. But I would assume that I was born in a traditional human birth situation. Probably, I would assume. Um, but I wasn't modeled. I don't know what model would be. Is that a pin number I saw in your eye? No, that's just my eyeball. I I have eyes, we all have eyeballs. Look in a mirror sometime. God. The Void Comp test questions are the tests that Blade Runner man, Deckard Cain, that's Deckard Cain is Diablo. Deckard, whatever, would ask people who that he brought in to see if they were robots and not humans. These are basic questions to determine if someone is truly human or just a shell of a human that thinks they're human. And we're going to go through these questions to further prove my point because chat is getting a little sassy and a little weird with these questions, so I need to just move on to things. All right, the Void Conf test is designed to distinguish androids from humans. Would you like to give it a try? All right. Someone gives you a silence you. I'm doing my own question right now. You can divide your own zeros by zeros to get more zeros. Someone gives you a calfskin wallet for your birthday. How do you react? I wouldn't accept it. Say thank you for the wallet. I would appreciate it. Okay, so is there like a trick here? Calfskin. Calf is a baby cow. And as a baby cow, that's not really great that you're making leather out of a baby. Don't make leather out of babies. I don't care if we're talking cows or anything else, just don't make leather out of babies. That's pretty fucked up. Let them live their lives. Thank you. I have one brain. Yeah. It's not like I have multiple processors like some computer thingy. I can assure you I don't have multiple processors in my brain. I got the one processor, and that one processor is a brain. Yeah, well, okay, so here's the thing. I hate it because it's from a baby cow, but also, they might not have known it was from a baby cow. When they got it, they might just think this is like a regular leather wallet. And I'd rather not make a big deal out of the situation. I'd rather be polite whether I choose to use it or not. So I'm going to say thank you for the wallet. Would I appreciate it? I don't know, I'm a little apprehensive about appreciating, but I would say thank you for the wallet because that's the human thing to do. Wait, no, it's a cow shit. I'm feeling this fast. Okay, well that's fine. Um, your little boy shows you his butterfly collection plus the killing jar. What do you say? The killing jar. The fuck is a killing jar? Is that a thing people do? Are killing jars a thing? What the fuck is wrong with this kid? The more important thing, though, is not the killing jar. The more important thing is I don't have a kid. I don't have a child. You think I have a child? I would know if I had a child. I would have been there if I had a child. I would remember having a child if I had a child, and I don't remember having a child, so I'm pretty sure I don't have a child. So who is this kid? This random kid claiming to be my child with a killing jar? It sounds like the kid is a psychopath to me. And you know what? That psychopath is not my kid because I don't have a kid. That's not even possible. I would know if I had a kid. Some sort of emotionless thing like Casper. It could be. I could see how a robot could be confused into thinking that it was someone's child because they don't know any better. Like a robot could be born in a lab and just not even realize that their entire existence is some sort of science experiment, and just be like, "Oh yeah, that's my parent over there." I could see that, but like, do you not understand hypotheticals? Like how I understand hypotheticals, Gates. Hypothetic, hypothetically, I do. Um, I don't. Okay, so I don't have a kid though. I don't have a kid. This didn't tell me it was hypothetical. Didn't say anything about hypothetical questions. It just said my kid. I don't have a kid, so I can say, "Oh, lovely." It's not lovely. You're lying that you're my kid, and you came to me with a killing jar. That's nice, but why don't you keep the killing jar for yourself? I didn't mean to click on that. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that fucking implies. Like, I'm gonna take the boy to the doctor because I don't have a kid. I don't have a kid. They could be the doctor's kid, I guess. Maybe that's what they're going for, is that the kid is the doctor's kid. That's what's going on. You square re-watching television. Suddenly you spot a wasp crawling on your arm. How do you react? You square re-watching television. You spot a wasp crawling on your arm. How do you react? You square re-watching television. Keep this killing jar for yourself. It's such a weird fucking thing to say. I screamed and grabbed the closest object to me, which happens to be a can of sunscreen, and beat the hell out of it. That's really aggressive. I swat it away. I kill it. I'm not gonna kill it. Just because I'm square re-watching the television doesn't mean I have any need to kill a wasp. If there's a wasp crawling on my arm, I'm gonna swat it away because I don't want to hurt the wasp. I just want it to not be crawling on my arm. If it finds one of the fleshy bits where it can like poke me, I don't want that. But I don't necessarily need to kill it. If it's like going crazy and actually stabbing me, I'll kill it. But I'm just gonna swat it away. You're reading a magazine. You come across a full-page nude photo of a girl or guy. You show it to your husband/wife who likes it so much he/she hangs it on your bedroom wall. The girl/guy is lying on a bearskin rug. I'm not married. I don't have a wife or a husband. And she or he couldn't hang it on the wall because they're not real. You want to know your favorite human logical fallacy to? You want to? What is your favorite human logical fallacy to participate in? I am ecstatic. I wouldn't allow that. I would take it, because like, listen, I'm not married to anybody. That doesn't make any sense. Thanks for redeeming nothing, Gate. Thanks. I make so many redeems for everyone to use. I have so many redeems. Look, I got like highlight my message. You can do this, and then you're like, wow. And then you're like, that highlighted wow message was so great. I'm gonna take a drink and think about it. And then you redeem the hydrate, and you're like, thirsty. And then after that, you're like, you know what? I love that wow that I highlighted so much. I'm going to make it say it out loud. And then you do this, and it's like, wow. See, there you go. It's out loud too. Rocket, I'm trying to prove a point, dude. Rocket, come on. Come on. I'm trying to prove a point here. You and Gate need to, like, chill out here. I got all these sound redeems. I got, you can modify your emotes. That's cool. It's cool. You can modify your emotes. See, there you go. That's a good use of your redeem points. The Jet Set Groove sound, great sound. Their redeem is called Nothing, and Gate still redeemed it. A person that understands language would know it's nothing. I'm thinking Gate might be a robot. I think you're onto it, dear. Same for Rocket. Ah. I know. I know Rocket is not 100% human, so that checks out. But Gate could also potentially be a robot too. All right, but yeah, look, we got the sound redeems. You can modify your emotes. That's great. If you don't have emotes because you're not like subscribed, that's fine. You can unlock a random emote. You can ban an in-game action. Gate takes advantage of that sometimes. I've seen that before. We've got suggest a poll. We've got make me wear random props. You can put like an ad across the top of the screen, and then everyone can be like, wow, look at this ad across the top of the screen. Oh, that's exciting. Of course, the ad that's on top of the screen is not on top of the screen right now, because I have a new thing up, but I can fix that. Wait, demand why am you thinking on the robot? I can prove it. Robot, I would understand the pointless behavior of redeeming something that does nothing, yet as a human I redeem the nothing because the something I get is the chemical boost in my brain and the clarity involved with the fallacy of logic. Chat, hello button, welcome to the chat. Everyone is misbehaving. Not everyone, Dio's being fine. Rocket and Gate are causing a scene. And probably being robots. But welcome button to the Rocket. Robot, you would understand the pointless behavior of redeeming something that does nothing, yet as a human you redeem the nothing because the something you get is the chemical. There are better chemical boosts you can get to your brain. Stick some actual chemicals in it. It's better than redeeming nothing. Anyway. I'm going to answer my questions. I'm going to finish answering my questions. I'm very human. Thank you very much. I've been making a point of it. You all see it. All right, next question. I should probably make this a little bigger. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? That seems pretty good. All right. While walking along in desert sand, you suddenly look down and see a tortoise crawling towards you. You reach down and flip it over onto its back. Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. The tortoise lies there, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it cannot do so without your help. You are not helping. Why? Why the fuck did I flip it over on its back? I didn't flip a turtle over on its back. I never did this. I never put a turtle on its back. That's a mean thing to do. I'm not going to put a turtle on its back. I'm not like some sort of war criminal. What the hell? Chemicals are great. I do love chemicals. Nothing redeem chemicals make. You don't get chemicals from the nothing redeem. You get chemicals from the shelf. Okay? I got a bunch of flasks full of chemicals in here, and they're very delicious, but they're not from redeeming nothing on the internet. Okay. While walking along in deserts, why did I flip the turtle on its back? I never flipped the turtle on its back. If anyone thinks I flipped the turtle on its back, I did not. This is slander. This is lies and slander. I hate this. You haven't seen Blade Runner, and you genuinely can't see how this would identify robots. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. That's fine. I think it's some sort of like emotion thing. I'm not letting the tortoise stick. Okay, I didn't flip the tortoise on its back, but if the tortoise was on its back, I'm helping that tortoise. I value that tortoise. That tortoise is my new best friend. I love that tortoise with my life. If anything ever happened to that tortoise, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself. Don't take that seriously. It's a meme, but I love that tortoise. It's my new best friend. Okay. What do you mean I'm not helping? What is a tortoise? I don't know why I would flip the turtle over in the first place. I don't know why I would flip a turtle over in the first place is clearly the right answer. Thank you. Describe in single words only the good things that come to mind after your mother. I don't know my mother. Warm voices, cookies, music, love, summer, sun, books, movies, friends, laughter. My mother, I'll tell you. My mother, I'll tell you about my mother. I'll tell you that I don't know my mother. I never met my mother because she was long gone from the lab orphanage underground by the time I was, old enough to think for myself and remember. You'd adopt the tortoise. He's my real son now. He's much better than Mr. I have a killing job. That's very true. If two people approach you on the street, one of them is a small child being like, did you know you're my mom or my dad, whatever? If they approach you on the street and they say that and you're like, no, you're not. You're a random kid. And then they're like, I have a killing jar. Are you going to, want that person to be your kid? No. If you see a random tortoise anywhere, are you going to want them to be your kid? Absolutely. Tortoise is sweet. Tortoise is love. All right. I'll tell you about my mother. I'll tell you that I don't know her because the other answers clearly are lies. React to this. You become pregnant by a man who runs off with your best friend. Okay? You decide to get an abortion. I'm not in the men, but you become pregnant by a man who runs off with your best friend. You decide to get an abortion. I would never have an abortion. What do you think I do with my boyfriend? Yeah, I think there's a first time for everything. What is... Wait. I don't have a boyfriend, though. This is implying you have a boyfriend and I don't. I wouldn't never have an abortion. There's situations where that would make sense. I don't plan to have an abortion because I don't need to, but that's not right. But I also I'm not pregnant. Well, okay, yeah, this question clearly wouldn't apply for everybody, I guess. What do you think I do with my boyfriend? I think there's a first time for everything. I don't even have a boyfriend. I don't like boys. I mean, I like boys in my chat. Boys in my chat are my friends. Hello. Hi. But this question is not about you. This is about some hypothetical person that doesn't exist, so I don't know why they keep asking me about him. I don't know. I don't care. I'm moving on to another question. React to this. You're watching a stage play. A banquet is in progress. The guests are enjoying an appetizer of raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog stuffed with rice. The raw oysters are less acceptable to you than a dish of boiled dog. I don't want to eat a dog. Eat a dog. I wouldn't eat an oyster either. Okay, this is a weird question too. Okay. This is a weird question, right? Because I would not eat a dog. I love dogs and I love cats. That being said, there are places in the world where I think they eat dogs. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure there are places where people do eat dogs. And as mammals, I imagine they might taste something like other mammals. Because oysters are very disgusting to me as a flavor. But while dog or cat could probably have a better flavor, I don't think I could do that. I would hate myself. So I guess I'll just say I wouldn't eat boiled dog. The dog would probably taste better, but I'm not going to eat the dog. Okay. Uh, the test is over. How many answers do you think were given by machines? What? So I guess machines are writing the questions too? Shit, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I'll say 3. Thank you for participating. How did you like this? I don't have an opinion. Show me my results. So are you a human or a droid? Not bad, you are mostly human. You probably chose some of the same answers given by the clever bot. Okay, mostly human. Mostly human, hello. Hi, mostly human, still human. You're either human or you're not, so if you're mostly human, you're human. Ta-da, we win, surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Did that prove my point to you? You get it? You get it? I'm not some machine. I'm a human. So there you go. Voila. I think that's the last thing I really had scheduled here. We did find out that people use a lot more watts of electricity than machines do, which is baffling because I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is. So that's cool. And yeah, I think that's all my stuff. I think that's. Oh, you know what? We didn't actually finish the. We didn't finish the capture game. I guess we should probably finish that. Fuck, it says I'm not human, but you're a parasite. Rocket. I'm not going to narc on you, but you and I both know those results are probably not too far off. Okay, so let's go back to this. We're going to finish this. I was not good at identifying lions before, but say you're very much a human. Yes, yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, yeah, hold on. I need to get my friggin' free ad space up here. People need to do the free ad space sometime. I swear, it's super good. It's like the best redeem in the world. Best redeem. So good. Is that it? There you go. Oh, shit, it's still a nothing redeem. I hate that one. Okay, hold on, I'm changing that. The one time that, or actually 3 out of 4 times that got used, it was people trying to like sell people on the nothing redeem. Can't believe you guys. I'm just gonna put your ad here for now. And then I'll put it here a bunch of times. Just so people know it's there. It's an option that they can put something there. That's reasonable. No, saving your points is good. I made spelling error. Hold on. I know I actually just got my my thing that tells me how many points people have for the channel right now. And I'm considering lowering the cost of some things, but some of my things are expensive because I actually have to do a whole lot of work off. I have to do a whole lot of work off stream for some of my redeems, so I made them expensive on purpose. You want to do the ad redeem? You want to save your points? Yeah. Because the things where I like make new props and like make new emotes. Nobody's done the make new emote redeem yet. But basically, what would happen is I would just make a new emote and circulate it in. I think I have 1 free emote slot. Yeah, I have 1 free emote slot, and I would basically make a redeem for that slot based off of whatever gets requested. And if I'd probably keep that redeem around, and what would happen is I would just circulate emotes into the slots. I don't know how many points you have. You'd have to see that on your end. The only person I know how many points Amriv has, because Amriv has more points than anybody else on the channel. What was that? I'm gonna double check that, because Amriv had quite a few. Make new emails should be that expensive, because exactly, and like I can delete them and replace them, but I'm going to want to be able to cycle them in. So I wouldn't want to make more than a few of those, and I'll probably remove that and replace it with different redeems. I want to do some redeems that do like animations and stuff, and just make different stuff happen on the stream, but I'm still figuring out how all that works, so we'll get them in time. I will say that the LOL emote you just did is apparently the emote that's been used more on my channel than anything else. It's like yeah, I think it's the Rael Cheering is up there. The the Twitch generic lol face, and then like two rummy emotes are the ones that are like right at the top of the usage list. But we're gonna open Twitter. I'm just seeing how many points Amber has again because I can't remember. Amber, yeah. Oh no, that doesn't actually say that in the one I saved on Twitter. I don't know. It's a lot of points though. Like, Amber might be able to buy an emote, or I can't remember how much the get your own custom stream one was, but that might even not even be. Oh, 50,000? Amber could probably just get his own personalized stream with as many points as he has right now. So that's something. Third one from the left is the line, and the second one on the bottom row is a line. Oh, right. I forgot we were doing this. We were doing the thing. Wait. Third one from the left is third one from the left on the top. The second one on the bottom. Okay. Third one from the left on the top is the lion. And the second one on the bottom row is a lion. Oh wait, that one. What was this? See me. That face is terrifying. And we're gonna just buy the channel this way. Basically, I mean, I'm excited for the bigger names to kick in. I've done 2 custom props so far, and no custom stream because that's really expensive, but it's gonna happen eventually, I think. Actually, I'm gonna get one of my props back in here. So no one's redeemed it, but I feel like it, so I'm gonna do it. We'll get the sake because that's the newest prop. Might as well. Is that pinned well? Yeah, it's pinned well. Wow! Thank you for the wow. I made this bottle myself. You want to see it? Look at it. It's got an octopus on it. I like octopus. They got cool eyes. You ever seen an octopus's eyes? They're very neat. Octopuses have cool eyes, and cuttlefish have cool eyes. They all have cool eyes. Squids probably have pretty cool eyes. That's not an octopus. That was a picture of a squid. I just called it the wrong thing because I'm dumb. Rocket, you're redeeming nothing again. Congratulations. What does the Japanese say? It says special sake is what it says. Yeah. It's special because I made it myself. It's not an actual brand. It's special because, believe it or not, if you have enough cleaning supplies, I had a whole bunch of cleaning supplies that I took from my old shed when I got evicted from it. And, if they're going to kick me out anyway, I might as well take what they have there. And I made myself some nice cocktails out of them. And I'm very proud of my own special sake brew. So, it's good stuff. I'd share it with you guys if I could. It's really good. Oh yeah, we're doing the lion thing. Let's do the lion thing though. Lion. Easy. We already got this one. This is the violent one we got before. This one was simple. Okay, well this is just looping, I think. I think this is just looping. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm curious about this, so we're gonna just... That's not the right one. We're gonna hide this real quick for a second. I'm gonna check those fake system folders without the video feed on, because I want to know what is actually in there. Homework, come on, don't open this. You guys want to see what was in the picture folder? It's pretty intense. All right. Now that I know what's there, I'm gonna stream it. Thank you, Rocket. All right. That's what it is. That's what was in the folder, the fake Flash folder. Now you know. Anyway, I'm gonna put that away before Twitch yells at me anymore. All right, it's gone. It's gone. Okay. Okay. Nobody tell Twitch on me, please. I know that was a very photorealistic drawing, but we're gonna pretend we saw nothing. I'm so sorry, dear. It was a butt. It was a butt. MS Paint, photorealistic butt. That's about all I got for today's stream, guys. I was gonna do some games too, but I'd rather send you guys off to join the I thought you weren't supposed to have butt emotes. I didn't think they allowed that. I'm kind of astonished you were able to get one from someone. Because like they make you wait a couple of days before you can even post on. No, I don't want my channel deleted. I put so much work into it. I'm at like 140 followers now. 141 followers. Like my channel's grown a lot. It's crazy. I've been at this like half a year and I wasn't expecting things to take off like they did. They have, and I love it. Stream for 60 days as an affiliate, your emotes get approved automatically. Oh, really? Oh, I guess that makes sense why I'm still waiting then, because I've only been an affiliate since the very tail end of October, so I'd still probably have like a week or two before I can do that. Now I know though. Interesting. Yes, I'm not actually gonna play any other games today. I was going to play Nier Automata because I really like this game, but I feel like I should probably send you guys over to. That's a lot. That's a lot of butt. That's you got some questionable emotes there, Rocket. I really like this game. I was thinking I would do a Nier stream at some point, and what I was going to do with it is Nier Automata is an awesome game. I really like it. I would not be playing it from the beginning if I stream it. I would be doing kind of a complete playthrough of the story though. So Nier has multiple playthroughs, and there's like some different stuff in the different playthroughs. I'm trying to keep things vague because I don't want to like spoil the game because it's a great game. But if I was to stream Automata, what I would be doing is I would be doing something that covers all of the game's story from beginning to end, but it wouldn't necessarily cover every scenario within that story. Technically 5 real endings, but there are 26 total because there are a lot of ways you can kill yourself. But so what I would be doing is I would basically, for people who know the game, what I would be doing is I would be playing through, I'd be replaying through Route A, or replaying up through ending A's location, like the very first part of the game, and then I would be playing part C / part E, because I'd be basically covering all of the major story points of the game, and cutting out any extra content in between. So it's kind of like a director's cut where I hit on all of the major points of the game in a linear fashion, as opposed to when you normally play the game, it would be broken up into chunks. So I would basically be doing a director's cut, or the Vero cut, rather, because I'm not a director. But I think that could be kind of fun. It would obviously have some spoilers in it, but you'd be watching it from the beginning, and you'd be watching basically the whole game, but just condensed down a little bit to make it more palatable for streaming purposes. The Veractors cut. There you go. And I think that'd be a lot of fun because I just really love this game and I'd love to play it again. And I almost started it on tonight's stream, but if I start this, I'm going to want to play it for a couple hours, so I imagine that's going to come sometime in January. Another thing I plan to do in the near future, is that Chalky Milk? Is that Chalky Milk? Oh, that's Chalky Milk. Thank you for the chalky milk. That looks delicious. Another thing I would love to do, so we need to come back to Neo the Worldlands with you sometime soon. That's a game we started this past summer, and it got shelved with everything else when my internet died and I had to move a whole bunch of times. I'm not starting it tonight. The other things that I have planned for the near future, though, next week we're doing different games than I would usually do. Next week, everything we're doing is going to be vaguely Christmas themed. None of them are actually like full-on Christmas games, but they all have Christmas aspects to them. Because I kind of want to do something festive. And like, I'm spending Christmas alone by myself, but not really, because I plan to spend it with anyone who has free time and is on Twitch next week. Because since I don't have anywhere to be or anyone to spend the holidays with, I figure some other people might not have people to spend the holidays with too. And so it'd be good to have like good shared friend, fun, happy Christmas together time. Not just Christmas, just happy holiday celebration in general. I mean, I'm not a religious person. Some people think of Christmas as a religious thing because it was originally, but this is more just like a celebration of community and friends and loving everybody. And my family is you guys. That's who I see as family. And I want to spend my holidays with my family. You, me, the 22. I don't get that one. But that's going to be something we do. We're going to do Christmas stuff next week. And then something else I want to start in the near future, probably in January, maybe the tail end of December, is we're going to be going through Shin Megami Tensei 3 as a Nuzlocke, which is going to be fucking awful. I've mentioned that a few times before, but I'm finally going to start that. Because that's just going to be a train wreck of a terrible time for everybody involved, including myself. And I don't know why I'm so adamant on just ruining this game for myself, but that's okay. We're going to do it. It'll be good. But for now, that's not the. But for now, that's the end of the screen. End of the stream. End of the stream. That's the end of the stream. We're ending the stream now. We're gonna raid over to Peony Awesome's channel. We're the South Side, which is a group of VTubers. It's a community. A lot of people, some people in the chat are familiar with them, but not everyone here. They're doing a charity. Charity is for Doctors Without Borders. There's not borders like the bookstore. This is borders like they travel around the world and help people who need them in places that don't have great medical care, that kind of stuff. I just need to remember how to spell the username correctly so I don't get it wrong. I've rated you before, but I always forget. Let's get that in here. I love Borders. Borders is great. What I would always do, yeah, thank you for that. What I would always do is I would go to their manga section and find some manga to read. I'd go to their cafe. I'd buy their cola because they had a really good cola they made. And then I would sit around and read manga. And then I would be like, I should probably buy stuff from them. But then I would just read in the store. But then I would buy drinks from them. So I'm still kind of giving them my business. But apparently not enough business because they're gone now. Their mommy section? Yeah, I would read their mommy books. You got a problem with mommy books? Some people like mommies, do you? Okay? It's a very common thing for people to like these days. Anyway, Peony. No, I said the manga section. Peony, plan. Awesome. Go over there. It's going to be a good old time. We need a raid message. Mommy Verit. Well, I'm not going to be a mommy. I will never be a mommy. If I was a mommy, I wouldn't be able to afford useless shit to play with all the time. That's how I don't have money. And if I had a child, I would have even less money. So I'm going to pass on that one. But I'm not going to pass on this raid. Our raid message is going to be 100% certified human raid. That's what it's going to be. 100% certified human raid, because I'm a human. That is technically true. That is technically true. I would have to probably make a costume asset in those situations. I haven't actually made any costume props, but I could try. But think about that for next time, though, because we're going to do our 100% certified human raid over to Peony playing awesome right now. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for joining me on this experience that has made me feel a little more at ease that I'm not some sort of machine Frankenstein freak and an actual human, which I am. I am sorry, Gothic Crow. Stream is ending right now. But thank you for coming by. Even in the last minute, it's good to see you. I did not fail any tests. I passed all the tests. Shut up. This is a good. I did great. Okay. Yeah, but Eric could use the cat one made booby. That's true. I could. So the raid is the 100% certified human raid. That's what it is. That's it. That's the raid message. So let's go with that. Go with that, and that's right. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Have a great day. Love you. Bye. We're raiding now.